The information that you don't know makes you very easy to manipulate. If you have struggled with an addiction your entire life and you've lived in this cycle of just being addicted to, let's say, alcohol, if you what you don't know, you can't make better. In the information that you don't have, you can't employ to do better. The information that you don't have, you can't end a cycle that's been going on forever without information of how to escape the cycle, how to leave the cycle, how to start over without that cycle. Sometimes you want to live in ignorant bliss, and that is avoiding the problems that really are deeply rooted in us. But if you never come from the root, you always end up postponing the problem and never addressing what it is that you're going through, right? Sometimes we are so used to our own ways and our own patterns that it's hard for us to confront who we are. But it's so easy for me to manipulate you with the information that you don't know. And one way I want to speak about it is like specifically with the Bible. I call these people one hit wonders, right? The people who read one verse in the Bible, then they use it to argue with you and try to belittle you and make you feel like just because you've maybe not read that specific verse in the Bible, maybe you've read the rest of the book, right? That you are not worthy enough to have or build a relationship with God, that you are not worthy enough. You're too much of a sinner. You're too much of a sinner. But if you had read the Bible, what do? You empower yourself. Because you know that people shouldn't be judging you, that you're not supposed to be judging your neighbor. You're supposed to be worrying about yourself. You know stuff that, like, God will never forsake you. Without that empowerment, then you become susceptible to giving up on God and a higher power and even just like, learning about different energies, learning about, spiritual stuff. You then bar yourself from that because of your ignorance, right? And I think one must just be aware that no one knows everything, firstly, and just secondly, that you are allowed, especially with the internet now, to empower yourself and learn about anything and everything that you want, and it's not a bad thing that you're preparing for bad things, right? It's a preventative measure. It is taking control of bad situations or taking control of circumstances, right? By giving yourself and empowering yourself with the information that you need to be able to deal with whatever it is. Because we also can't say that life's not gonna throw things we don't understand at us.